Today I'm going to show you how we can edit ordinary looking landscape picture and into much better looking picture. So this is these are the pictures from my trip last year to Mount Fuji, and I decided to edit this picture today. So let's go to the develop module here, and as you can see, this picture was looking really nice in my camera, but as soon as I import it to the Lightroom, it's really flat. Why? Because what Lightroom does is, this is a raw image. What Lightroom does is, for the raw images, it makes all the settings default, and so that you get more range and more control over the image to edit it. So let's first make it look as it used to look in the camera. So for that I will go down here, and there are some lens corrections I need to apply. So this is okay, it's not visible, but there are some chromatic aberrations here and there where the sunlight hits, and this option here just takes care of that. And as you can see, as soon as I switch this on, you can see the change here. Yeah, so now you can clearly see the barrel distortion is getting corrected here. So my camera is already loaded with this Lightroom. That's Nikon, and my lenses, this is my VR2 lens. So I have my profile already set to the Lightroom here, and also I need to set my color setup, or what yeah, this is. So basically, I would use a portrait, because for landscape, for this picture, landscape is a little bit over contrasty for me, so I would use portrait here. So these settings are not hard and fast, guys. You can use as you like, as it looks on the picture, because I also keep changing this according to the picture. So yeah, so this is more or less similar looking to the picture which was in the camera. So I guess we can start the editing now. So what I generally do is pull down some highlights, open up the shadows a little bit, and then and set the white point. To do that, just press down Alt, and as you move the slider, you can see there is a white dot that I can see. That's about it. And for the blacks, same things, just press down Alt and move the slider till you start seeing the spots here. Yeah, so this should be okay. I guess this is approximately the correct white and black spot points. So I'll put some clarity to it, I guess 30, and vibrance 15. Again, I'm telling you guys, these are not the final, these are not the fixed values. These up to you, up to how it looks nice. You can obviously you can change it to the last, everything is done, and you can just change it and go ahead and change it. So this is not fixed, you can put whatever you like. So these are the basic settings that we did. Let's check the original picture, how it was. See, with the small settings, it's already looking nicer. See, now the details have come up, and these parts is looking nice, this water is looking nice now. So to see the original picture, just press the backslash button here. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and keep editing. I'll put some little bit more highlights on the Mount Fuji, because I think it's little getting mixed up with the environment there, haze, and also a little bit of light, not too much. That's too much actually. Let's put it to 12, and let's put this to 50. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, now you can see this part here is really washed out. There's no colors that can be seen properly. Also Mount Fuji is washed out, so let's fix that first. So here I go into the saturation module, and as I push the orange saturation here, you can see the color starts popping out slowly. Then I use yellow and increase green as well as yellow a little bit. Yeah, and yeah, so this is much better now. Little bit more. That's it. Yeah. Now let's look at the water here. It's nice, but I would prefer it a little bit more bluish and more lively. So let's go ahead and increase the aqua here, and you can see as soon as I increase aqua, you can start seeing the change in the water and the blue. Yeah, now you can see it like marine like water. That's more like it. That's too blue actually. I'll put this down to 60 and this to 42, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So let's see if purple changes anything. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. So that's it. So this looks much better. As we can, we'll go and see the original picture. Yeah. See, now you can clearly see the difference here. Everything is coming out really nicely. The colors are nice. The water is looking really nice. Okay. So now I want to do a little bit minor corrections to these images, and let's see what I can do here. I guess this water is looking too blue for me, so I will change the temperature of the white balance a little bit. I guess that's about it. 7500. That's about it. And also what I can do is this part of water I want to make it look really nice, so let's go ahead and I'll put a gradual filter here. Okay, and change this color to little yellow to make it look turquoise, turquoise color, and highlight a little bit, exposure a little bit, contrast a little bit, pull down the highlights, open up some shadows a little bit, put some dehaze to it. You can see the difference here, it's too much, so let's make it 20. Yeah, that's fine. And let's try and put some color to it. So now as soon as you can see, as soon as I touch the select a color here, you can see the difference here. Yeah, look at this, look at the difference. It looks so nice here now. Then this part is so nice, but I want this part to be extended till here, and I don't want these areas to get affected by it. So let's make it a little shorter here, tighter, and put it to this and turn it around a little bit, so that, yeah, so now this area is also getting here. Yes, that's much better. The color is little too much for me. Let's decrease saturation a bit here. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. I can see this is a toggle switch for on and to making it on a graduated filter. So you can see the difference here. This too blue, and now there's a realism in water here. This looks really nice. So guys, yeah, I guess this is almost done. So I just need to go ahead and set up my sharpness and noise reduction. As you can see, there is a lot of noise here. Not a lot of grains around here. I know that this is a daylight picture and there should not be like more noise, but still there are some noise, so we need to take care of it. So first I'll go and fix the sharpening here, and I'll put it to 50, and let's check the radius. Let's press down Alt and start moving the slider, and you can see the details around here, and not too much. 1.9 is fine, because if you increase the radius too much, then there are a lot of grains around in the image. And I'll increase the details a bit, not too much, and masking. So basically masking gives you the control over the areas where you want more sharpness or not. So this, press down Alt and move the slider. The areas which are white are already sharpened, and the area which is black is unsharped. So you can control the area which you really want to make it sharper. So don't overdo it, otherwise it looks really unnatural. Yeah, so this is much better. Now I'll put a little bit of noise reduction. I don't need much, but just a little bit to help make it look clear. So 25, and details, I don't want many details, and also contrast, very less contrast, and I'll put some color to it, noise reduction to it. So 50, and increase the smoothness a little bit. Now let's see the difference here. See, now this is much better now. It's much cleaner image now. It's like if I toggle this on and off, you can clearly see the difference here. See, there's a lot of color noise and uh, no, see a lot of color noise is going off, and also luminance noise. See, so this is much better now. So I guess this image is done. So let's check it one more time. I guess my radial filter is off because it was not like this. Yes, this is much better. Now let's check the image one more time. And this was the original one, this is the edited one. See, this looks really nice, I guess. For me, the Mount Fuji is still a little bit more hazy, so I'll just take care of it. I'll put a radial filter around it and adjust the size to to Mount Fuji a little bit down. Yes, and I need to invert the mask and put some feather to it and bring down increase the exposure a little bit, increase the contrast a little bit, not too much. Bring down the highlights a little bit, increase some shadows, and no dehaze actually, and increase the clarity a little bit. Let's put some color, little bit of yellow tint to it, so that it looks like it's like hitting by sunlight. That's too much. Yes, so contrast, I think contrast is 0. 0 is fine. That's too much. And I increase the feather because this is spilling out into the sky. So I guess this is it. Yes, this looks better now. I can decrease the size a little bit by this. Done. Now you can see the difference one last time. Yeah, see, it's looking really nice now. So this is the final image, guys. This was the original and this is the final image. You can see it side by side like this by pressing Y, and this pop up this will pop up the before image and after image, so you can just move it around and see the changes here. So okay, so this is the final image, guys, and thank you for watching this video. And this is my first video, so please bear with me for the mistakes and the repeat words. I will try and do it better in my next videos. So guys, please subscribe and watch my new videos. Thank you so much.